What happens when a government prints too much money? Prices skyrocket, people lose everything, and society breaks down. This is called hyperinflation, and it's happened over and over throughout history. Hyperinflation is when prices rise so fast that money becomes practically worthless. It doesn't happen overnight, but once it starts, it accelerates out of control. Governments print more money to try and fix the crisis, but that only makes things worse. Eventually, people lose trust in the currency and the economy collapses. One of the worst cases was Weimar Germany in the 1920s. After World War I, Germany printed massive amounts of money to pay off war debts. At first, prices rose slowly, but soon they exploded. A loaf of bread went from a few marks to millions. People needed wheelbarrows of cash just to buy groceries. By the end, the German mark was worth nothing, and the entire economy had to be reset. Another example is Zimbabwe in the 2000s. The government printed so much money that inflation reached 89.76 trillion%. That's 89 with 18 zeros. People just abandoned the local currency and started using a currency that wasn't inflating as much instead, US dollars. So what does collapse actually look like for regular people? When a currency collapses, life becomes a daily struggle. Wages can't keep up with prices, savings are wiped out completely. People rush to spend their money as fast as possible before it loses value. Governments often respond by enforcing strict price controls, which lead to shortages and economic chaos. It's not just a problem for small countries. Every empire in history has seen currency collapse after years of money printing and debt. The Roman Empire did it. The French Revolution saw it. The British pound lost almost all of its value over centuries. The US dollar, it's following the same path. In just 2 years, the US printed 40% of all dollars ever created. Inflation started rising rapidly, and whilst it hasn't reached hyperinflation levels, history tells us that once a currency starts fading, things can spiral fast. If money printing always leads to collapse, what's the alternative? Is there a form of money that governments can't print or manipulate? Well, that's exactly why Bitcoin was created.